simple. I don't know what the living heck you're talking about. The a year of the Joe Biden presidency. Timmy Turner with the beanie on his burner. Um, it sounds like you're helping push, like half-heartedly push the fake news narrative that Biden somehow won the election. I mean, I know that like on the side you say, oh, like he didn't really win or whatever, but the words, the Biden presidency do leave your mouth. And I must contest this election misinformation, sir, because Biden is not the president. Okay. Uh, the lamestream news might be saying, we should just accept that Biden won and Biden didn't cheat. But now we know about Ilhan Omar's campaign staffer. We know about Dominion. And we know that Dominion was used in Venezuela. And we see what happened to Venezuela. Right? When the people don't get what they want, this is what happens to their country. Somebody outside, some foreign NGO comes in and decides that they want to decide who will rule over this bunch of people. Then they just decide, hey, we're going to use this computer system to fix your election so that in your home you don't get what is your right. So we're going to use Dominion and we're going to make sure that you lose your country. Mm-mm. We know about it. I don't know if the Venezuelans knew about it. I don't know if they saw it coming. Maybe that's what they did in Bolivia also. Right? I heard the president of Bolivia is currently in exile. Yeah, I forgot his name. But he was for the people. He is for the people. And the chaos creators came in. No, chaos and whatchamacallit, Get Smart. Freaking, what do they call that thing? Chaos and what, Mom? Chaos and control. Yeah, chaos and control. So that's the same thing that they did it in Bolivia, they did it in Venezuela, and they want to do it here because we are the head of pretty much the world, because everybody follows after our example. Recent example, look at France. Trump doesn't want people running around our country that just want to tear it down. Right? They have a mandate to tear down this country, and they have allies and people like Antifa and Black Lives Matter, burn, loot, murder, and these hypocrites. They had their test run in Bolivia. They had another go at it in Venezuela, and they won both times. And I was rooting for Bolivia because I see the cultural art revolution that who is the president of Bolivia? Hold on. Who is the president of Bolivia?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The president of Bolivia, officially known as the president of the plurinational state of Bolivia,
Oh, so there's
head
like
of state and head of government of Bolivia.
Who is the immediate previous president of Bolivia?
According to Wikipedia, the General Simón Bolívar was deeply popular in the region.
Yeah, Evo Morales. This guy right here. Yeah, he was for the people. He had beautiful internal art in his people's buildings. Style of building I've never seen before. It's full of color and life. And he was deposed, as I understand it, in Bolivia, probably with this Dominion voting system. This guy, the Trump of Bolivia, the Donald Trump of Bolivia, right? And he tried to do what was right for his people. He fought for his people, and he is in, let's see here, exile, I believe. Evo Morales in exile from Bolivia. Yeah. Oh, he's back 6 days ago. Look at this, the Wall Street Journal. Oh, but it's the Wall Street Journal. I don't know. I don't see. I don't know. I never know when to trust, and especially if I see something like this, from CNN, I find it really, really hard to trust what they say. Uh, Seeing as how they go after POTUS and how they push Biden as the president in the media. So, yeah, Biden didn't win anything, and so Morales is back, according to the Wall Street Journal as of 6 days ago. You know what? F it. Let's see here. Even if it is the Wall Street Journal. Oh, ho, ho. If I can find the article. Let's see here. Oh, no. Go back. Evo Morales returns to Bolivia's Wall Street Journal. Okay, let's see here. 7 days ago, rather. Okay. Evo Morales returns triumphantly. Oh, what the hell? There's a stupid ad here. I know I don't want to subscribe yet. Evo Morales returns triumphantly to Bolivia after exile. Many worry the former president could exert pressure on the new leftist government. He's reasserting himself as the strong man. Yes. See, I think it's more like the world follows what Trump does. Because with his tweets, he controls the stock market and the economy, right? And with his actions, he sets the example for people like Evo Morales. See, this is why they're saying Biden is the president. This is why the fake news is saying Biden is the president. This is why they're so upset that people like the Oath Keepers which is the largest militia in America, apparently, according to Simpool. This is why we don't want to give credence to the lie. Maybe one day these leftists will accept that their caterwauling and screaming means nothing because it doesn't change our minds. It doesn't dampen our determination and our knowledge of what the living hell is going on. So, keep crying, lefties. Keep crying. I want you to keep crying. You see here? Keep crying. Keep crying, liberals. Keep crying. I vape on your salty tears. Even though in the National Workers' Party, apparently they want vaping to be illegal, which is complete bullshit. Make cigarettes illegal, See a lot of good points in this new party, National Workers' Party of America. Yeah, it's a lot of what Trump is talking about, but there's some like making freaking jailing stoners and making vaping illegal. What the fuck? It's I forgot the term. Anyway, but former Bolivian President Evo Morales returned in triumph to his home country from exile on Monday, a year after he resigned amid election rigging allegations. Wow. That plunged the Andean nation into violent turmoil. Oh, you don't say. The 61-year-old, he's younger than Trump, was welcomed by they seem to age very gracefully. The 61-year-old was welcomed by throngs of supporters who cheered and waved the Wifala, a rainbow-colored flag representative of Bolivia's large politically active indigenous communities. Indigenous communities. He entered on foot, crossing a bridge from Argentina like a boss. Alongside his escort, Argentine President Alberto Fernandez, whose government... What the hell? I can't finish reading this because they want me to pay $4 per month. Yeah, I didn't... It's hard to get hired in a leftist state. We'll see how that develops. There's been developments. Okay, let's look for something that's not Wall Street Journal. Evo Morales returned... Evo Morales returns to Bolivia. NPR. Okay. Okay, here's a picture. This guy, I don't know. No, that's a supporter. I thought that might have been the Argentine president, but that's a Bolivian supporter holding up his hand there. Former President Evo Morales, in the middle, greets supporters during a welcoming ceremony after he crossed the border from Argentina after 1 year in exile on Monday in Villazon, Bolivia. Evo Morales, Bolivia's first indigenous president and one of Latin America's most prominent leftists, has made a triumphant NPR, yeah. Okay. Has made a triumphant return to his home country after being controversially driven from power 1 year ago. See, Trump is not going to let this happen because he has to set a strong example. And we are the strongest nation in the world. Okay? The socialist leader crossed the border from Argentina. No, he's not a socialist. He's a national populist. NPR. Your use of the wrong adjectives could be probably intentional, but, you know, my nose is sharper than that. Crossed the border from Argentina on Monday to begin a 625-mile odyssey through the heartland of his support, accompanied by a festive flag-flourishing convoy of vehicles. Shout out James Munder. That reminds me of the time that I believe it was California. They took the beaches. Oh, no. It was Florida. One of the two. Where all those trucks put on their flags. All those Americans put on their flags and jumped in their trucks and just took over the COVID-19 beaches. Yeah. Okay. Quote unquote, today is one of the most important days of my life, he wrote on Twitter, as he embarked on his return journey. To be returning to the country that I love fills me with happiness. He posted footage and pictures showing a large crowd waiting to welcome him home, including many indigenous people in hats and brightly colored clothing. Here's the tweet. So, Morales' return comes 1 day after Luis Arce, his former economy minister, was sworn in as Bolivia's president. Betrayal from within. Was sworn in as Bolivia's president, delivering a major victory to the nation's socialist movement. Yes, the true socialist. Evo Morales is not a socialist. He was opposed by socialists. Okay? Just like Trump, is opposed by Antifa and Black Lives Matter and George Soros and Bill Gates and all those other, and Fauci, the CCP money taker, for his trumped up virus. Oh, the virus is real, but the symptoms are trumped up. The deadliness is trumped up. Okay. RC 57 surprised observers last month by winning outright in the first round of the presidential election. By winning outright. Smells like Biden. Y'all use the same voting system. Smells kind of funky. Let me clear the air. By winning outright in the first round of the presidential election. A soft-spoken, low-key figure, he assumes power in a nation that is politically polarized and where the economy and health system have been severely battered by the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, NPR is definitely fake as fuck. Morales crossed into Bolivia after receiving a ceremonial farewell at the La Quiaca border, crossing from his host, friend, and political ally, Argentine President Alberto Fernandez. This symbolic show of support for Morales from the leader of South America's second largest nation will likely irk the neighborhood's more right-wing leaders. And those would be President Jair Bolsonaro in Brazil. Let's not try and sow dissension here between the ranks, okay? Don't even try it, NPR. It doesn't effing work. We don't effing believe you. We pick what we decide what we want to believe, okay, NPR? You can throw all the wrongfully applied adjectives that you please. Doesn't matter. Because you guys are full of it. Not as much as CNN, but you guys might be more dangerous than CNN because we know CNN is fake because they use all the wrong adjectives. Okay? Basic English, people. To irk the neighborhood's more right-wing leaders, notably President Jair Bolsonaro in Brazil, who has been watching the region tilt leftward with disapproval. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Evo Morales is back in Brazil. Back in Bolivia. Yes. I feel like Bolsonaro's been watching the leftists. What's his name again? Ace? Ace? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's been watching Ace take Bolivia to hell for a year. And Bolsonaro can't take it anymore, and neither can Morales, which is why he's back. Sir, with swag as an escort from the Argentine president. Big ups, Alberto. Morales led Bolivia for nearly 14 years, but was ousted last year after a failed attempt to extend his rule by seeking a fourth term. He left office under pressure from the military. Oh, bullshit. Amid mass protests and allegations of election irregularities that are still hotly disputed. He later claimed he was the victim of a right-wing coup. Oh, okay, good. President Arce has sought to distance himself from his former boss and has indicated that Morales, pretend President Arce, okay, let's keep it real. Okay, RC is just like Joe Biden. Let's not mix the wrong adjectives, NPR. You fake motherfucker. President RC has sought to distance himself from his former boss and has indicated that Morales will have no role in his government for now. Well, it's not your government, is it, RC? However, Morales' high-profile return is stoking speculation that the charismatic former president is making a comeback in more ways than one. And that will be la finis de cette video. I will see you all later. I love you. And yeah. Where we go one, we go all. It's good to know he's back. Cheers. Oh, drop Cash App in the bottom if you appreciate this. And hit subscribe, share. Because they don't like letting us be normal people. We're all in lockdown. It's, all BS. So drop something in the Cash App below. And have a good one, Patriots.